How do you stop guests from stealing your amenities and welcome gifts? It's a question I get from you all the time in the comments section. And just like you, I had this concern too. But with a few simple steps, you can easily put this worry to bed without chaining everything down. Be sure to stay tuned until the very end because I've got a killer trick for you on how to avoid all of this hassle in the first place. Welcome to another episode of Airbnb Uncovered. I'm Matt, the creator of Airbnb Uncovered and an Airbnb trainer and coach. On this channel, I uncover all of the insider host strategies so that you can earn more, get a fully booked calendar, and grow your Airbnb business to mind-blowing levels. There's no fluff here, just real advice that actually works from me, a 48-time superhost who's hosted over 3,000 guests and earned millions on Airbnb. I've coached and trained over 600 hosts to earn more from their businesses, so be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you too can become a more profitable host. Join the conversation inside my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Airbnb Uncovered. I'm always delighted and excited to see the comments and the questions that you leave on my videos. By far, the most common topic is amenities. Which are the best? Do you have to break the bank to get them? And the topic of this video, how do you stop guests from walking away with your entire supply? So let's dive deep into securing amenities in this video. And if you want to know what my top amenities are for 2023, then click on the little I in the upper right-hand corner of this video. I'll also link to it at the end. So generally speaking, the better and the more thoughtful your amenities are, the better the guests will like them. The idea behind leaving things like a welcome basket, water, pop, coffee, tea, toiletries, universal phone chargers, batteries, etc., is to enhance the guest experience. What we're trying to do is anticipate guest needs, both the ones they know they have and the ones they don't yet know they have. And this is why having water in the fridge and some snacks available on arrival is nice, because most guests arrive tired and hungry and thirsty. Likewise, it makes sense to have coffee and tea, sugar and cream, and/or coffee mate available, since guests often don't have time to grab these things on their way to your place, and they will want them in the morning. The unexpected needs come from things like disposable toothbrushes, phone chargers, and feminine hygiene products. Question: do you currently provide amenities and freebies to your guests? If so, tell me about what you provide in the comments below. Sharing what you provide helps us to grow as a community of hosts, since we can copy what you're doing and you can copy what we're doing. Or if you want a deeper conversation, head on over to my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Airbnb Uncovered, all one word, and I'll join the conversation with you over there. Back 8 years ago, I dealt with this exact problem. As a new host, I wanted to earn 5 stars from every guest so badly that I went all out with freebies and amenities. I also mistakenly thought that this was literally all you had to do to earn 5 stars every time. My welcome basket had like 10 things in it. It was overflowing. My bathrooms were filled with basically an entire drugstore's worth of toiletries, and a good half of the time I'd come back to find most of it gone. It was seriously eroding my profits, and restocking everything was becoming a real pain in the woohoo. But my guests were raving about the amenities. And here lies a few challenges. How do you provide these extras without it costing a fortune and not taking up enough of your time? And how much should you put out for every guest? How do you stop the guests from needlessly cleaning you out? And what should you put out in your baskets? In this video, I'm going to give you a high-level overview to the answers to these questions. But if you want to know exactly how to enhance your guest experience, then join me in one of my programs where I go deep on guest experience and physical home setup. You can learn more by heading over to my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Airbnb Uncovered, all one word. So the first thing I started doing was buying in bulk. Snacks from Costco with an average cost of less than $1 per item, and ideally more like 50 cents an item. I bought Britas instead of lugging heavy bottles of water, which, by the way, is way better for the environment anyway. For toiletries, I seriously lowered the quality of them. I was still stocking brand name items, mind you, but in smaller, less convenient packaging. And I found these items from hotel supply companies, which nowadays all offer their products through Amazon. And the thing that made the biggest difference was signage and communication about the intended use of the extras. In my house guide, I noted that the extra toiletries were available to guests who had forgotten something, that these were not freebies like they'd find in a hotel. I also added a restocking fee to my house rules too. But since we all know that guests don't read all that stuff all that often, I decided to add a sign in the bathroom that reads, "Please only use if you've forgotten." And the combination of stocking lower quality toiletries and the signage, well, it made all the difference. Suddenly I went from refilling the entire stash every few guests to replacing everything every few months. But the guests still kept noting all of the amazing amenities that I was providing in their reviews. For the snacks and drinks, I just limited how much I put out. And this limited how much it would cost if a guest took everything, which again wasn't really happening that often. I really think that the signs in the bathrooms helped guests to understand that I wasn't rich with freebies. Now, there are a couple of other consumables that you're going to want to keep an eye on. Dishwasher pods, laundry detergent pods, K-cups, and tea. My answer here was to switch to liquid laundry detergent and only to leave about 10 or so dishwasher pods, K-cups, and tea packets, depending on the length of stay. I like to keep my backup stock on site because I find it really annoying to have to bring all of these extras of the freebies that I provide to every one of my places, or to ask my cleaners to lug this stuff around between every turnover. Now, I offer my guests quite a bit of freebies, so it can be quite a bit. So whenever possible, I designate one closet for supplies and put a lock on that door. I say whenever possible because in some of the condos I operate in, all the closets have sliding doors, or there just isn't enough closet space. I also didn't want to drill into any cabinets to add a lock and a latch, and in those situations, I added signage indicating that these items were not for guest consumption or use. You can download my signage package by clicking on the link in the description below. At the beginning of this video, I said that I would share with you a killer tip for avoiding getting cleaned out by guests. So let me share that with you now. After hosting around 3,000 guests, a pattern emerged, and it seemed that the worse the quality of the guest, the more likely they were to take as many freebies as they could. So if you want to learn how to host only the best guests, then download my free guide to avoiding the worst guest. The link is also in the description below. To sum it all up here, providing for guest needs, both the ones that they know about and the unexpected ones that pop up when a guest forgets something, is an important component of earning 5-star reviews. The challenge here is to do it in a way that doesn't end up costing you tons of money and time. Limiting the number of freebies that you provide, getting the ones that are less appealing, and locking away extras solves these issues. Like I was saying though, amenities and freebies are only part of the solution to having a top-notch guest experience while having an Airbnb that basically runs without you. I go much deeper into all of this stuff and provide step-by-step guidance on how to do this in my programs. If that's something that you want to do, then join my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Airbnb Uncovered, all one word, and drop a line over there. help me to know if I'm making content that is helping you to make more money in your Airbnb business by giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll make more videos like this one. If you're not already subscribed, please do so now and click on the little notification bell so that you'll be alerted when I post a new video. If you want to keep the conversation going, head on over to my Facebook group at facebook.com/groups/Airbnb Uncovered, all one word, and post your question there. So until next time, bye for now.